Dear students, I welcome you all for this wonderful video lecture series on professional ethics in engineering. Today, actually, we are going to discuss about moral dilemmas. Myself, Shankar, I'm working as assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, RMD Engineering College, Chennai. So, as I already told you that we are going to discuss in this video lecture series about moral dilemma. Let us see what are moral dilemmas. Moral dilemmas are situations in which two or more moral obligations, duties, rights, goods, or ideal comes into conflict with each other. The crucial feature of a moral dilemma is that all the moral principles cannot be fully respected in a given situation. Also, solving one moral principle can create two or more conflicting applications for a particular situation. So, the moral dilemmas are situations in which the reason have been listed there. The moral dilemma are situations in which the moral reasons come into conflict. Next, the applications of moral values are problems, and one is not clear of the immediate choice or solution of the problems. Moral reasons could be rights, duties, goods, or obligations. These situations do not mean that things had gone wrong, but they only indicate the presence of moral complexity. This makes the decision making complex. And we need to know what are the causes of moral dilemmas. It means that what are the situations is actually leading to the moral dilemmas. There are three complex situations are leading to the moral dilemmas. The three situations are problem of vagueness, problem of conflicting reasons, and problem of disagreement. We discuss in an elaborate manner regards the problem of vagueness. The problem of vagueness is unable to distinguish between good and bad. It means whether it is right or wrong. And good means an action that is obligatory. For example, Code of Ethics specifies that one should obey the laws and follow standards, refuse bribe or accept the gift, and maintain confidentiality. And vague means not clearly expressed or perceived, not specific or exact. For a given situation, sometimes it is unclear to the engineers to apply the most appropriate moral considerations or principles. They may not know how and which moral principles to be used in resolving a moral problem. This situation creates a typical moral dilemma. Let us see one example regards the problem of vagueness. We just consider an engineer starting a new assignment as quality inspector, checking the incoming raw materials or spare parts from the suppliers. Suppliers offer on behalf of some festival like Diwali, like that, right? Okay. So supplier offers him an expensive DVD player as a gift. Now, this situation is a moral dilemma because the engineers is unclear about what to do, whether to accept the gift or not, whether the thing offered is a gift or a bribe, will it create a conflict interest. Thus, the problem of vagueness, that is unclarity, causes a moral dilemma. And let us see the second situation is problem of conflicting reasons. It is the one who is unable to choose between two good moral solutions. One has to fix priority through knowledge or value systems. This is the situation where two or more moral problems conflicting each other, each of which seems to be correct. In other words, this is a situation where two or more moral obligations duties, rights, or ideal come into conflict with each other. Independently, each one is good and correct. But when they come together, it is very difficult choice to choose the good one. This situation is another moral dilemma. Let us see one simple example regards the problem of conflicting reason. Let us examine the Space Shuttle Challenger explosion, focusing on the dilemma faced by the engineering manager Bob Land. He had the following conflicts. The first one, launching the Challenger space shuttle despite there was an unknown probability that the shuttle would explode, which will kill all the persons on the board. Second one, postponing the launch, which may lead to loss of future contracts from NASA, the loss of job to many workers, etc. Now, the job of Bob Land is to make the best choice out of these two conflicts. At last, he chose the risk, the launching of shuttle. This situation is one of the good illustration for the moral dilemma due to the problem of conflicting reasons. Let us see the third one about the situation regards the moral dilemma, that is problem of disagreement. The problem of disagreement, there may be two or more solutions and none of them mandatory. These solutions may be better or worse in some respects but not in all aspects. One has to interpret, apply different morally reasons, and analyze and rank the decisions, select the best suitable under the existing and the most probable conditions. It is quite obvious that individuals and groups may have different views, suggestions, interpretations, and solutions. On a moral problem, in the particular situations, this disagreement among individuals and groups on interpreting moral issues will create a situation of another moral dilemma. Let's see one example regards problem of disagreement. In most corporations, there are disagreement among managers regarding whether customers can be allowed to inspect their plans and procedures as a confidence building measures. Next, we'll see steps to solve dilemma. The first one, identification of the moral factors and reasons. Next, collection of all information, data, and facts. Next, rank the moral options. Next, generate alternate courses of action to resolve the dilemma. Next, discuss with the colleagues and obtain their perspectives, priorities, and suggestions on various alternatives. Decide upon a final course of action based on priority fixed or assumed. In practice, exercising the above skills to face moral dilemmas is very difficult. The study of engineering ethics helps the engineers to develop and strengthen the skills in resolving various moral dilemmas. Thank you, dears, for watching this lecture series.